Now that I have the app on my swivel, I need to make sure that everything else is in place. So I checked out a swivel from the Instructional Technology office, and it came in a pack, and inside this pack were a couple of different items. The first is the swivel robot itself. If you flip it around, you notice a couple of key components here. We have a USB connector. Over here we have a microphone connector, and those are really the important ones. And then down here, kind of hidden in this black area, is where we have our charging cord input. So you want to make sure that this is fully charged. You can plug it in while you're filming, but you're going to want to make sure that it is charged beforehand, or it might die in the middle of your lecture or demonstration. The other thing you need to know is towards the back here, there's this little flap that you can lift up, and on the inside is a remote control. Now, if you take a look, I'm actually wearing a remote control, and the remote control is the marker for my swivel. So when the controller comes to the left, the swivel follows. When it comes back to the right, the swivel follows. So the remote control is extremely important. It also has a way for you to record and stop recording, so you don't have to go over to your iPad or device and stop it from there. So you want to make sure that you have the swivel and that you have this remote that goes with it. What's important is the remote sits inside because it also charges when you're charging the station. If the remote is not inside when you're charging, the remote may not be fully charged, and that can create an issue for you as well. So both of those will come in that pack. The other thing that will come in the pack, a charger, so you can plug that in. You will also have an audio cable, and again, I'll show you what all of these are for in just a little bit. And you'll likely have this cord here, and this is intended to connect. It's a USB port. It's intended to connect to your device. The problem is it depends on what kind of device you have. This one would work for an Android device, but it's not going to work for my iPad or an Apple device. So what I needed to do is I actually grabbed a charger for my iPad, and I disconnected the outlet part, so I still have the USB connector here, and I'll be able to connect this to the swivel. So just keep in mind that whatever device you use, you may have to have a different cord than what's in the swivel pack. And that's everything that comes in the pack, and that's everything you're going to need to get started.